Okay, we're going to work on another element in our maze. You can see we have the clouds that will move across the sky here. We're going to use another list to create these mice to move sort of underneath the wall here and across in front of the player. And to do that, of course, I put down 3 mice. You can find the mice, I believe, just under animals right here. And there's the mouse right there. And I've named the mice Mouse 1, Mouse 2, and Mouse 3. I've also, just two-finger clicking the mouse there, I've got an, where is it? Oh, an animation on the mouse. I've got it, their animation is run, so it actually looks like they're running across. The next thing we're going to do is, of course, I've just added another co-blocks right there. And of course, create empty list mice, add mouse 1, mouse 2, mouse 3, which is what you did for the clouds before. And we're going to do something a little bit different now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a trigger to underneath the door. So when the player walks across the trigger, it triggers the mice to run underneath the wall. To do that, I'm just going to go into library. I'm going to go into building. And I think I'll just grab a square. And I'll just put the square underneath the door. And I'll make the square quite a bit bigger. So you definitely will walk over it. And then I'm just going to two-finger click the square, make sure I name it. I'm going to call it Trigger 1. Trigger 1. And I'm going to use it in co-blocks right there. And then what I'm going to do to hide it is I am going to click on the little icon right here. And I'm just going to put the opacity down to 0. So that way it is completely transparent and you can't see it at all. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to blocks here. We're going to go down to, I believe it was this one right here. So when when the camera collides with trigger 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the camera, and the camera should be up in items, get, and here is our item right here. So let's just put that in there. And let's put in camera, there it is. So once the camera collides with trigger 1, or walks over it or touches it, we want the mice to move. So of course we need to go into our loops. We're going to grab the for each element in mice, and we're just going to have them run across. So let's go to transitions, let's go move, and if you remember, we don't do move mice, we do move element. So we're going to go back down to data, we're going to go to values, oops, sorry, not values, variables. I'm going to grab element, we're going to place it right in there, and let's say 5 meters forward in, I don't know, 2 seconds or something like that. Okay, now let's check this out to see if it works. So I'm just going to click play. I'm just going to click, I know where the key is, just on the wall here, so let's grab the key. You can see the clouds are moving across the top there. I click on the door, and when I cross that trigger, 1, 2, and 3. The 3 mice run across. Pretty cool, because the trigger is in the floor there, and it's invisible. So you can use those triggers for anything. Okay, thanks for watching.